Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Steve Broughton from Light Dental Studios. Welcome back to Tooth Fairy Tales, the magic behind dentistry, where we bring you great dental content in a fun way.
Welcome back to the Tooth Fairy Tales, the magic behind dentistry. I am your Light Dental Studios Tooth Fairy, and today I have a special guest, Dr. Reid. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Reid.
Yeah, thanks Tooth Fairy for having me.
You guys, the really cool thing about Dr. Reid is that he originally wanted to be a science teacher. So because of that, we're gonna do a science experiment to test our most popular drinks and the drinks that we drink on a daily basis. We're gonna see, are they good for our teeth or are they bad for our teeth? And then when we're all done with our science experiment, we're gonna make fairy dust slime at the end. So make sure you stay tuned. All right, Dr. Reid, explain to us our science experiment today.
All right, so today what we have planned, Tooth Fairy, is we're gonna be testing some of our favorite drinks, things that we drink every day, and how acidic they are. Now, acidic things can be bad for your teeth because they make your teeth softer. So we have these little strips, and we're gonna be able to measure how acidic they are and reference our sheet here to see how bad they are for your teeth. Okay, Tooth Fairy, so our goal would be to measure which of these drinks are really good for your teeth and maybe which of these drinks are not so good for your teeth. Now, all good science experiments must start with a hypothesis, which a hypothesis is our guess before we start the experiment on what's gonna happen. So what do you think, Tooth Fairy?
Well, I really like juice, and I know there's vitamins in juice, so I think juice is gonna be okay for our teeth.
Maybe. I think, well, I know a lot of sparkling waters don't have any sugar in them, and sugar's bad for our teeth, so maybe that one might be good for our teeth, right?
Let's find out.
Let's do it. What we'll do for each of these is we'll test our strip, compare it to our little sheet here, which tells us what number it is on our acidity scale, and then we're gonna write down if it's good for your teeth or bad for your teeth. A good place to start would be a couple of our favorite juices that we drink a lot. So we have apple juice and orange juice. Which one do you want to do?
I want to do orange juice. Orange juice is my favorite.
Okay, I'll do apple.
All right.
Dunk it in here.
All right, we're gonna read our strip.
And then we're gonna compare it to our little sheet.
All right, what does yours say?
So this is apple juice, and we're gonna run probably right in here, maybe between 3 and 4. Let's go through and do the rest of our drinks, okay?
Yeah.
Next one is sparkling water.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
That one's not so good for our moms and dads.
No. That's a really interesting one, Tooth Fairy, because even though many sparkling waters don't have any sugar in them, so we think they're maybe good for our teeth, they're still acidic, so not so good for our teeth. Next one is our energy drink.
It's really low.
Maybe about a 2.5. I think that's our lowest one yet.
Yeah, the energy drink's really bad.
Yeah. All right, Tooth Fairy, so now that we've tested our hypothesis, what did we find? Our conclusion is that these drinks over here, not so good for our teeth. Over on this side, these are the drinks that are good for our teeth. Milk and water.
Well, Dr. Reid, does that mean we can never drink our bad drinks?
Well, no, not necessarily, Tooth Fairy. The important thing with drinks that are maybe not so good for our teeth, you don't want to drink them for a long time. So if you drink them quick and then wash your mouth out with water, then that would be okay.
So if we drink our bad drinks, what if we brush our teeth right away?
Oh, that's a great question, Tooth Fairy. You would think that would be good for your teeth, but it's not.
Really?
Right. Kids, we don't want to brush our teeth right after we drink one of our bad drinks because our tooth is soft after we drink our bad drink. So we want to drink a little bit of water, and then we want to wait for about 20 to 30 minutes before we brush.
Well, I learned something new today, that not all of these drinks are good for our teeth.
That's right.
And I'm a little bummed that my juices are not good for my teeth, but that's okay. I'll just enjoy them once in a while.
That's right. So if you want to have one of these drinks, treat it like a treat and just have it for a short time and then mostly drink water.
Okay, friends, we are ready to start making Tooth Fairy Dust slime. Yay! It's It's gonna be so ooey gooey and so messy, but it's so fun. So make sure you ask for mom and dad to help you, even when you're playing with it. And then don't forget to hashtag Light Dental Studios TFT so that we can see your slime at home, okay? And there is 1/4 cup of warm water.
Warm, okay.
And now I'm gonna add in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon? Would you like to mix it up?
Sure.
Mix it until it's completely dissolved. We're gonna take 3/4 cup of clear washable glue and we're gonna pour it into our bowl. Now we're ready for our baking soda and water solution.
Okay, pour it right in.
Pour it in. So Dr. Reid's gonna mix up our glue and our water and baking soda until it's completely dissolved, completely mixed in. We're ready to add tooth fairy dust.
Tooth fairy dust. Oh.
All right, cover the top of the glue all the way.
Tooth fairy, do you think that's enough fairy dust?
Well, I think we need a little bit more fairy dust. I always keep a little extra. So now that we have all of our tooth fairy dust in, we're gonna start mixing it up. Now we need contact lens solution. This is what makes it start to turn into slime.
Oh.
And we're gonna add in 1/2 teaspoon at a time and we're gonna mix until it starts to pull away from the bowl.
All right, Tooth Fairy, I'm ready.
You ready?
Let's do
okay,
it.
here it goes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh man, okay, I'll take a handful. You take a handful. Oh no! Wow. And you just have to keep playing with it, guys. Over your bowl. Over your bowl.
That's an important part.
To keep just playing with it. You gotta play with it for 5 whole minutes. So now that we have our slime all done, I have a couple of fun tips and tricks that you can do with this at home. So a cool thing to do is that this makes for wonderful sensory play. So you can play with toys in it, but you have to be very selective in the toys that you use. Horses are a good one, dinosaurs. One last tip with your slime, if you keep it in a Ziploc bag, it'll keep for 1 week of fun. Well, Dr. Reid, thank you so much for joining us today for our Tooth Fairy Tales.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Tooth Fairy. So much fun.
Absolutely, it was a lot of fun today. I learned so much during our science experiment, so thank you for walking us through that and teaching us our drinks that are good and bad for our teeth. That's important for us to know if we want to have a happy and healthy smile. And Dr. Reid is our doctor at our University Place office, so if you have any questions for him, you guys can leave a comment below. And if you have any questions or tips or tricks and fun things that you would like us to try here on the Tooth Fairy Tales, leave a comment for me below. And don't forget to subscribe, okay guys? Don't forget to subscribe. And a very special shout out and thank you to George from Colorado Springs for using our hashtag Light Dental Studios TFT and sharing with us his delicious Tooth Fairy ice cream that he made at home. That looks so yummy, George. Okay friends, and before we go, don't forget to keep brushing, flossing, and smiling.